Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Relapse Tackle. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so and hit the bell so you get alerted when a new video comes up. In this video, I'm gonna kind of show another thing that I figured out because I had a helpful tip with the Teflon pin idea for pouring instead of using the metal pins. These things, these metal ones, they can be a huge pain. They get stuck inside the lead all the time, so you gotta use the pliers and try to yank them out of there. They're just not very good. So you can get these 1/8 inch pins, and if you want other sizes, I mean, you can order a large section of whatever size you need. So if you have an oddball one that you don't have pins for, and they don't offer the pins because it's like they make a 5/32 and all those other ones, you can get just the material, cut it to length, and then pour using these Teflon pins and whatever size you need. And then you don't have to pour the jig with the fiber weed guard attached. So that's fiber weed guard, 1/8 inch green pumpkin. But then you don't have to pour these inside a jig, and then they're a pain to paint, and also if you have to heat the paint up to cure it, or if you're heating the paint up like the Stardust stuff, it's hard to do with these because they're not really made to take the heat. And even with the heat shrink over top of it to protect them, they still get all, I don't know, they get frayed out and they just look terrible. So that's what I'd recommend, just getting the bulk material, cut a little piece off of it, and go from there. What I wanted to show you guys in this video was the other thing that I figured out is, okay, the hooks and stuff might move on me, but so you could take a small O-ring, 1/8 inch inside diameter. I forget what the OD is of it and the thickness, but I'll put that in the description. I'll leave a link in the description for this size O-ring. It doesn't need to be high temp. If you can find the red high temp ones, the barometer, the stiffness of it will be a little different than the black ones. But you can slide, you can slide that up and down on there. So if you want to make your weed guards a little longer and have a little bit more lead in the mold, you can make that adjustment pretty easy by just sliding that O-ring where you want it. So I'm holding the O-ring here. Now I'm just going to slide it up so that it touches the hook. That's where I like to run them, right up against the hook. So just a quick tip. Let me know what you guys think, but always make sure when you have everything in place, that O-ring and stuff, because that'll sit right where that big head on the original metal one it'll sit in that same spot. But you should be able to close your mold tight and not have any gap between there. If you got a gap, you'll see a little gap like that. You can see the wall behind me. You shouldn't see that gap at all with it closed. So then you'll know everything is in place, hooks in place, your wire bait keeper, and the pin with the O-ring. And that O-ring will keep that pin from falling out of the mold. You know, it's not going to fall out of there. Now if you put one in there sometimes without that O-ring on there, you can set that in the mold, and sometimes if it's not completely tight, you know, it could fall out of the mold. So there you go. Thanks again. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would say good 85% of people that watch my videos, they're not subscribed. It is free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you any money. So it would be really nice to have more subscribers and stuff. because I don't make any money off of it and stuff, but to just show that there's a lot of people out there that support what I'm doing, it's kind of cool. So thanks again, and thank you all that have subscribed and commented on my videos and stuff with other ideas and stuff. It helps me figure stuff out, and I'm trying to help other people. So thanks again.